Dear students, good morning to all. Warm welcome to our online science class. In previous session, we are discussed about isotopes, isobars and isotones. Now, we are going to discuss about law of chemical combination. In chemistry, number of elements joined to form molecule or compound. So, the combination of elements to form compound is governed by the following 5 basic laws. What are these laws? First one, law of conservation of mass. Second one, law of constant proportions. Third one, law of multiple proportions. Fourth one, law of reciprocal proportions. Fifth one, Guy-Lussac law of gaseous volumes. So, first, law of conservation of mass. This law was proposed by French chemist Antoine Lavoisier in 1789. According to this law, the mass of the substance produced in a chemical reaction is always equal to the mass of the reacting substances. So, the law of conservation of mass states that mass can neither created nor destroyed in a chemical reaction. Let us now consider the example. Magnesium reacts with oxygen to form magnesium oxide. Here, mass of 1 mole magnesium is 24 grams. But in that, the total mass of 2 mole magnesium is 48 grams. And mass of 1 mole molecule of oxygen is 32 gram. So, the total mass of reactant is 48 plus 32 equal to 80 grams. Mass of 1 mole magnesium is 40 grams. So, the total mass of products is 40 plus 40 equal to 80 gram. Therefore, it is clear that the total mass of reactants equal to total mass of products. Also, the number of magnesium atoms and the number of oxygen atoms on the reactants and the product side are equal. Let us move on to the second law of chemical combination, that is law of constant proportions. This law was proposed by French chemist Joseph Louis Proust. According to this law, in a chemical compound, the elements are always present in definite proportion by mass. For example, a water molecule contains 2 hydrogen atoms, each of relative mass 1 gram, and 1 oxygen atom of relative mass of 16 grams. This means that there are 2 gram of hydrogen and 16 gram of oxygen in 18 gram of water. So, in a water molecule, hydrogen and oxygen are present in the ratio of 1:8. Next, law of multiple proportions. This law was proposed by John Dalton in 1804. This law states that when 2 elements combine to form more than one compound, the different mass of one element that combine with the same mass of another element are in the ratio of simple whole numbers. For example, carbon combines with oxygen to form 2 different oxides, carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. The ratio of masses of oxygen in carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide for fixed mass of carbon is 1:2. Listen, in carbon monoxide, 12 parts by mass of carbon combines with 16 parts by mass of oxygen. In carbon dioxide, 12 parts by mass of carbon combines with 32 parts of mass of oxygen. So, the ratio of the masses of oxygen that combine with a fixed mass of carbon is 16:32 or 1:2. Therefore, we can see that different masses of one element that combine with the same element are in the ratio of simple whole number. Let us take one more example for this. Sulfur combine with oxygen to form sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. The ratio of masses of oxygen in sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide for fixed mass of sulfur is 2:3. Next, law of reciprocal proportions. This law was proposed by Jeremias Richter in 1792. The law states that if two different elements combine separately with same weight of third element, the ratios of these masses in which they do so are in either the same or a simple multiple of the mass ratio in which they combine. Listen, let us understand this with example. Consider the three elements hydrogen, oxygen and carbon. Here hydrogen and oxygen combine separately with the same weight of carbon to form methane and carbon dioxide. Listen here, in methane and carbon dioxide, the ratio of different mass of hydrogen and oxygen that combines with the same mass of carbon. So, the ratio of hydrogen and oxygen is 4:32 or 1:8. Similarly, hydrogen and oxygen combine to form water. In that, the ratio of mass of hydrogen and oxygen is 2:16 or 1:8. So, from the above example, the ratio is the same as that of the first obtained. Next, Guy-Lussac's law of combining volume. According to this law, whenever gases react together, the volumes of the reacting gases as well as the products bear a simple whole number ratio, provided all the volumes are measured under similar conditions of temperature and pressure. For example, look at this picture. Here, 2 volume of hydrogen reacts with 1 volume of oxygen to form 2 volumes of water. So, the ratio of volume is 2:1:2, which is a simple whole number ratio.